everyone, welcome back to another supplemental here on Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews. Before we get started here, I just want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in to the revival season of Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews that just recently wrapped up last week. That series did amazing. It exceeded my expectations in terms of views and feedback from you guys. I'm so happy that you all enjoyed it. For this supplemental, we are going to rectify a mistake that happened in the previous episode of Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews that this item comes from. This is Thomas Percy and the Dragon, disc only. You remember, this was my childhood copy from when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to the case, honestly, but all we had was the disc to look at, and I think this might have been the originator of menu tours for Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews, because I remember this close-up was extremely short, so I decided to start doing menu tours. And I still get fans to this very day asking me to go back to releases that I neglected to give menu tours to. And I am considering it. I just don't know how much substance that would be for an entire supplemental. I don't know if that would justify its own supplemental, but I am considering it. I'm talking it over with the producers and such, and we're going to get that worked out here pretty soon. This, however, does lend itself to having a full-on supplemental because I have acquired a full-on case for Thomas Percy and the Dragon. Here it is here. Picked this up at FYE for an incredibly cheap price of $4.99, basically like $5.30 after you add sales tax. It was perfect. I was like, there's no way I'm leaving this behind because I can make a video out of it. So here we go. Thomas & Friends logo up at the top, Thomas Percy and the Dragon and Other Stories. You've got the Chinese dragon there on the front, and Percy from A Scarf for Percy down there at the bottom. This poster always intrigued me as a young child because it didn't have a specific character on it. It had the Chinese dragon, and the Chinese dragon was not a character in my eyes, at least. It was just an object, and I was pretty shocked to see that they actually included it in the full-on poster for this release. Unfortunately, mine does have a little bit of damage to the actual paper artwork. That did not come from the store, that came from me. Well, it kind of came from the store. It still had a security sticker on top of it, and the poster art was actually like, let me show you here, let me give you a brief example without showing the rest of the release, because that's spoilers. The artwork was up like this, and the sticker was over top of it. I pulled a little bit too hard, and some of the artwork actually came off. Not a big deal to me, at least, but I know some people are going to be asking, hey, did you buy it damaged like that? No, that was totally my fault. I should not have tore as hard as I did, but it's not a big deal for me. The spine, Cartoon Thomas, DVD logo, Thomas & Friends, Thomas Percy and the Dragon, Anchor Bay logo with your product number. The back features a storyteller, George Carlin. You can tell this is a later release because it has Making Tracks to Great Destinations there on the side. UPC code, screenshots from Thomas Percy and the Dragon and A Scarf for Percy. You've got a blurb about the release, bonus features listed up at the top, character gallery, read-along story, sing-along song, and a game, and your story stops listed below. Running time, visit the Thomas & Friends website, copyright information, legalese, all that good stuff. Hit logo also down there at the bottom. That's also how you can tell this is a later release. And if we open this up, look at that. It's the same disc. Isn't that cool? It's the exact same disc. This didn't have any inserts or anything in it when I bought it, so we can't look at any of those. So this $5.30 that I spent was purely for collector's purposes. I did not need a case for Thomas Percy and the Dragon. I had the disc, I had the release, I did an HMR on it, but to feel complete and to feel good about my life, I needed the case. And I wanted to make a video out of it because people had been linking me, eBay, auctions and such for years, telling me, hey, you need to buy the case version. With that all being said though, guys, that wraps up this very short supplemental here on Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody.